Hey, this is Corey from New Age Self-Reliance, and in today's video we're going to talk about the difference between prepping for today and prepping for just in case. Alright? And so times are tough. The economy is what it is. Money is tight, and so a lot of people are focusing on what could be, like what could happen, what could be, and I don't think that's a great idea. I think that focusing on right now and focusing on what you can control in the moment is much more important in my opinion. And so I'm going to use this coffee maker as an example. I'm going to leave a link to this. They don't make this one anymore. There's a newer model. I'm going to link to the newer model in the description box down below, because imagine this. Imagine you go to the coffee store or the coffee shop twice a week and it's a $5 for a coffee. Alright, so you're spending $10 a week, 52 weeks in a year, that's $520 a year, right? I don't think this coffee machine costs $135, but for me to do the easy math in my head, we're going to say it's $135 for this coffee machine. And instead of drinking coffee twice a week, let's say you drink a coffee every day, alright? So with this machine, you can get a coffee for as little as $1 a day, meaning if you drink one every single day for a year, that's $365 plus the price of the machine, $135 brings you to $500, meaning you are spending $20 less this year than you were last year, right? And so because of that, you save $20, and after that, you're spending $365 a year because you don't need to buy a new coffee machine every single year, especially if you buy a high quality one that's going to last. You don't need to replace it every year, which means that every single year after that you're going to be saving $135, $155 a year. And that $155 a year can either be spent on other things, or maybe you just don't have it, right? Maybe you just need to pinch pennies. Or you can take that money and you can spend it on other things. But by having this saving us money, also in a prepper state of mind, we have a reusable filter. So buying a higher end machine means it doesn't come with this. I think we had to buy it separate. We bought 3 of these reusable filters, and so now we don't have to buy filters. Also, we can stockpile a bunch of coffee, meaning if our local coffee shop goes out of business, we don't care. If they have to shut down because of a global virus, we don't care. If they jack up the prices to $10 per coffee, again, we don't care. We prepared, we made it so that we have what we need, and if the coffee filters become irrelevant, if they stop making these kinds of coffee filters, again, we don't care. We're ready for whatever that is, and we still get our coffee. Now, I do not drink coffee. This is Caroline's machine. I bought it for her for Christmas a couple years ago. And it does Keurig, it does iced coffee, it does whatever she was ordering at the coffee shops, this will do here at home. This is why I bought it for her, because now if you buy a coffee pot, right, and it sits on the shelf, and you still are going to the coffee shops and spending the money on coffee, and you're making coffee at home, you're not saving any money, right? If you don't like the coffee that the coffee machine is making, and so you're still going to the shops, you're just spending more, you're not saving anything. So buying a machine that can give you what you're looking for is super important. Same thing when you're looking at tools, same thing when you're looking at personal preparedness items, same thing when you're looking at anything, right? If you are still throwing it in a corner and not using it, it's not saving you any money. It's not helping you in any way, right? And so in my personal opinion, it is better to buy the coffee machines, buy the things that you are using on a daily basis. And then once you have the money savings from a comfortable everyday life, everyday preparedness, making sure that I have what I need for tomorrow, next week, the following week, even if, again, the coffee shop, Amazon, if I lose internet, and I can't order things off of Amazon anymore, if I can't go to the lumber yard tomorrow, do I have what I need today so that I can get by tomorrow and the next week and maybe the next couple weeks? I think that's more important. And once you have your day-to-day life figured out, as soon as you have your everyday preps in order, that's when you can start investing for the someday, just in case, personal preparedness items. Like maybe you want to invest in like traps, so you can get food when the economy goes down and we're in martial law and you need personal protection and you need, maybe you have to bug out someday, and so you have a bug out bag where bugging out into the wilderness. These are all just in case scenarios that may or may not happen, and so investing a bunch of money in them right now, especially with the economy as tight as it is, I don't think it's a good investment. I think getting your everyday life straightened, making sure that I have the coffee machine. Once I have the coffee machine, I have a way of cooking, cleaning, taking care of myself on a day-to-day basis. Then I can go out and I can buy a generator, right? And I can use that generator to run the coffee machine and everything else, and so that I can still utilize what I have even if the power goes out. You know what I mean? Having backup fuel for the generator just in case I can't get fuel. All that just in case stuff should be on the back burner for the everyday preparedness. And so hopefully that's what I can get you with today's video, get you thinking about everyday preparedness. Not just someday or just in case personal preparedness, but everyday personal preparedness. What is something that you are doing every day that you can make cheaper, more efficient, more reliable, more everything? Leave it in the comment section down below. What are some things that we can do today to make tomorrow better? Thumbs up this video if you like it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I cannot wait to see you on my next one.